from this to this. Well, hi and welcome to this week's update. I have lights in here now and I'm really hoping that it will make a big difference to the way I look. My cat's quite enjoying being around here. It's nice and warm in this room now. So yeah, I've got the lights. They're big because it was it's the big ones with the big bulbs in that I bought. I maybe just... No, I don't think I'll show you today because the place is in such a mess. Got all the cupboards and stuff. Finally got the 3D machine into a room that I'll be able to use it on. So got my unit. This was a light that I built, so and it was always planned to come into this room. So I'll switch it on, but you won't actually see much. It's LEDs at the top and LEDs at the bottom. So it's nice to have all of the stuff in the room. That's the cat playing on the floor. Sorry about that. She's found a bit of plastic to run around after. So yeah, so I finally got it all done here. I've started to get everything in here. Still a lot of sorting out to do because I've got carving stuff, I've got pyrography stuff, I have Fimo clays and all different clays that I have, and as well as all the other bits that I bring in for casting and everything, and it's actually all been in plastic boxes in and around the house for about the last year now. I've actually got all the shelves at the back there, but you can't see any of that just now, and it's actually got all my boxes on. But once I get the room fully sorted out and the boxes all unpacked, I will show you around again. It's definitely going to give me more space in here, even with the stuff coming in. Once it's packed and gone away, the space is going to be amazing. I'm going to be doing my first casting. It's obviously Sunday today and I'm not off work until the end of the week, so next weekend I should be doing my first casting, which will be going up a week from Wednesday. Haven't quite decided what I'm going to do yet. I'm just quite eager to do something, so there will definitely be casting that I'll be doing. So yeah, so been really busy. I haven't not really been on YouTube even that much because I'm going to work, I'm coming home, I'm coming straight in, unpacking boxes, getting places tidy. Needed to get the lights all built because and I think just from what I'm seeing, I've definitely not got the lights set up right, but it's bright enough now for me to film in here. So, and that's really what it's all about. So yeah, so things are starting to come together in this room, and as I say, I'm already using it, so so yeah, it's going to be good. I will be going back out in the shed because I have some things to turn and stuff like that, but it won't be this week. It'll be probably next week. So yeah, been just doing bits and pieces online, doing a bit of experimenting with different projects going up and stuff like that. So really that's what I've been up to. When I come out of the room at night, I go in and do some editing in the living room while I watch telly, with a glass of wine and my slippers on. So yeah, so there's not an awful lot to tell you this week, other than got the lights up, everything's going as planned. This week's project, which is due to go up on Wednesday, is something I made for this room. It's just a small little project. Great response from the last two box videos. They're certainly popular. A lot of people like to see them, and there's not a lot of people that are doing the big bandsaw boxes, not that I've found anyway. So I suppose it's quite nice to get it out there and try to break the steps down and make it a bit easier for everybody, because they really aren't. The biggest issue is getting used to using a bandsaw with an 1/8 inch blade. but that takes time. You're not just going to be able to cut all lovely smooth, you know, curves on it instantly. Well, you might be able to, but it certainly took me quite a while to get used to the bandsaw, and now I don't even have to think about it. I never really have any issues with that. Tend to know before they happen. As you've seen, the bandsaws that I have, they're not the best bandsaws. They're just cheap and second-hand bandsaws. I wish I probably had a more modern one so that I could recommend what I'm using to do it, but these older ones, I don't even think they're designed to have an 1/8 of an inch blade in, but they work fine. But as you would have seen, I think it was on the last video, I was having an awful job cutting the rim off, and it was because I'd actually changed the blade on it, and you just do the tension just yourself. You just tighten it up to what you think it is, and I usually look for about 1/4 of an inch movement either side of the centre where the blade should be. And I actually tightened it a little bit too tight, which is the first time I've really done anything like that in quite a while. And it took me a little while to figure out why it wasn't cutting the wood quite as easy. And once I only gave it a slight half a turn round, and that was it. It was actually slicing through the wood. But it just shows you that the tension causes the machine to work too hard to cut through. I mean, oak is quite a hard wood anyway, so you know your bandsaw has to work hard, and you have to go slow, and you just have to have lots of patience to do it. But yeah, I still make errors, but it's usually errors in setting up machines and stuff like that. So, but these things happen. They never bother me. It took 2 seconds to write it, and the rest of the box went fine. So that's it really. I'll be doing quite a bit of catching up over the next few days for YouTube, as well as in here, but I probably won't be in here for a couple of days now. So not an awful lot to tell you. I will show you more of the room once it's finished. Decided at this point not to buy a sofa bed purely because I can't find one I like, so but right at the minute, with all the boxes in here and 3 of these great big lights, I would fit nothing in anyway. Next year I shall probably change the lights over to LED, smaller ones, so they're a little bit easier to store away, but it's really not a problem just now. They could just go to the side of the room because I have the whole room to store stuff in, and I'm only going to be really tending to use the corner with the table really for most things. This will be the area that I will be doing the update from each week, and it'll be on the back of here once I figure out what to do, because I was originally going to put the telly up here, but the telly's now gone onto a different wall, which won't be in the camera view at all, so which will look a bit nicer. So on the back of here there will be something going up for stickers, and some of my own art, which I haven't even created yet, will go up here. So yeah, that's it. Let me know what you think of the lighting. Like I say, I haven't got it sourced. I've been watching a few videos because I need to really look at to set it up properly, just so that I don't maybe look glaringly white or overshadowed or anything else. So yeah, let me know what you think. Have you got any tips for me? Like I say, I've been watching quite a few on YouTube for the lighting, because there's some people out there that can tell you how to set it up properly. Never really thought I'd ever be looking at videos on lighting, but then I never really thought I'd be looking at videos on microphones and sound. So I suppose when you get into YouTube you start to get dragged into all of that area. Don't want to go too heavy on it, to be quite honest, and this is why I didn't buy big expensive LED lights at this point. I just want to get on with the projects. That's all it's about. But this lights will make the colours come out in the castings, because the previous problems have been that the light is not good enough to show you the real true colours that I'm casting with. So I think sometimes that you don't get a really good look at what I'm doing until I post a photograph, because my phone has a great camera and it picks up all the colours lovely. I never use any settings to make the colours any different. I try to keep them as natural as possible for photos, and that really tends to show you exactly what I've got. But I'm hoping with the lighting and me actually doing the castings that you're going to get to see exactly what I'm doing. So that is the plan anyway. So anyway, hope you're having a great week in your workshop. Staying safe as always. Always remember, safety is the most important thing. And yeah, look forward to getting the project up for you this week, and I hope you enjoy that. And thanks very much for watching, and I shall see you again next Monday. Take care till then.